So welcome to the second part. Hello. Yeah, this is a continuation of the first part that we've just completed a few moments ago. So thing is, right now we are in Kapenguria Road. This is known as Kapenguria Road. When you check on the Google map, sometimes Google Map shows you that this is the boundary between Nairobi and Kiambu County, but in real sense, it's not the entire road that is the boundary. So this is it. There's a place that actually we've discussed with those friends of mine over there, and there's an issue that, of course, we'll need to demystify and see how that such things happens and all that. There is a place that we'll be heading to. Not long from now, we'll be in that place where we'll be able to show you a small section that is part of Nairobi County, part of Kiambu County, and not Nairobi. Yet it's a very small section, very small. Is the Uthiru Center. So stay with us. This is Burudani Extra TV. I go by the name Mr. Burudani Extra. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for subscribing. Kindly consider subscribing if you've not, so that at least at the end of the day, it can be easier for you to get our content and be on the safe side, So it is what it is. So this is the road that is this is Kapenguria Road. On the left, you can show them the land there on the left. 3 years ago, this was a huge bush, It was a huge bush. Yeah, around 3 years ago. It was a huge, 2-3 years ago, it was a huge bush. But right now it was cleared. I think there's a system that the government used sometimes back. It's known as Shamba system, whereby people are given a place whereby they can do their cultivations and all that. Basically, it was actually happening in the forest, whereby when the government plants trees, the locals there register and they are given pieces of land within the same forest to cultivate. In one or another, they'll be also taking care of the trees. Then apart from that, they'll also be in one or another more protecting the trees as they are doing their cultivation. So in most cases, you'll find they are planting. You can show those you can show the vegetables there, and that is maize. There's maize, there's vegetables, there's a lot that has been planted. So that's it. That's this is part of University of Nairobi. Yeah, I think this is University of Nairobi land, part of the University of Nairobi. Then apart from that, there is also what is this? There is also the Vet Lab Sports Club, Golf Club, and it's a members only club. So again on this side, you can show them via the window there. So the building that you will see there, let's go ahead so that you can see it. You should be able to see it. Should be able to see the building over there, the buildings over there. That is part of University of Nairobi, the Kabete campus. Actually, it's known as the Vet Lab. I think it's the Vet Lab campus or something of the sort, So twende mbele, onyesha mbele. Yeah, so this is it. Right now, again, this is part of Nairobi County. This is still Nairobi County, but in a few will be joining the boundary where this road is now becoming the boundary. But as of now, this is still part of Nairobi County. The sitting governor here is none other than Johnson Arthur Sakaja. Then, of course, the sitting senator is Edwin Sifuna. So this is Nairobi County. Kiambu County is not far from here, but we'll be joining the boundary in a very few, whereby at the boundary I'll try to demystify the same and show you a few things here and there. And of course, if we'll be able to get somebody, or other people will be willing to, you know, people will be willing to share, why not? We're gonna share. And from here I can see the boundary is like yeah, okay, let me try and see if there is something that of course shows that this is a boundary, or something that shows actually, as from here, from this place, this now becomes the boundary between Nairobi and Kiambu. So on the left is Kiambu, then on the right, on the left is Nairobi, on the right is Kiambu County, you know. So this is it now, the boundary is here, you know, like the road now is becoming the boundary. So I want to show you something here for a few minutes, very few minutes. I want to show you something here for very few minutes. So I want to show you, I hope this map will be somehow accurate. Let me try and show you. You see, that's the boundary. So the road here, this road is known as Kapenguria Road. Yaje bro, uko fiti? Mambo yako best? Mbona kama tunajuana bana? So you can see that is a 7th day. There's the 7th day Adventist Kabete. Then there is Joy. Okay, some academy there. Then apart from that, there is the Vet Lab Sports Club. That side. Then of course there is a signpost for University of Nairobi over here. You know. So it is what it is. So I wanna walk all the way to where this. To where the boundary is. Niaje buda? Uko fiti? Hapo uko Nairobi County ama Kiambu County? Au fahamu, tunaweza piga story kidogo? Haya tupige story kidogo. Uko kwa Watenje? Sawa, haina noma. Okay. So guys, this is it. So just here, down here. Now it's saying this is where the boundary is beginning for Nairobi. So on the right is Nairobi as at now. Then on the left is Kiambu. Now I'm trying to see what now, like the boundary on this side. There is nothing. This is somebody's gate. But of course, this is information from Google. As you can see, this is a Google map. So it shows that this is where the boundary is, you see. Now, so this is how it's looking, you see. So going this way, this is like the boundary. Then going that way, the boundary comes again to this. So it is what it is. This is Burudani Extra TV. I'm here to show you and to demystify how things are moving. So this is it, Burudani Extra TV. I want to show you this thing today and to see how it goes, you know. Very, very important. So this part is, this side, there is a few institutions. One of them is the Vet Lab members, Golf Club members only. Then apart from that, there is the University of Nairobi and all that. So for today, I wanted to show you the boundary, which at some point, the boundary has become boundless, you know. So let me show you something else here, in a few. So this is the Ndumboina Center. We're just passing by, you know. But probably in future we'll be doing an in-depth content here, just to show you this, so that you can be able to see here how things are. So this is a matatu transport, or rather the public service vehicles. Public service vehicle. So again, this is still Kapenguria Road. On the left is Nairobi, on the right is Kiambu County. I want to show you something here, very So I want to, okay, from this video to the end will be now focusing on the boundary. So the Nairobi, or rather Waiyaki Way, Nairobi Nakuru Highway is just below us, you know, just below us. I will be able to show you Nairobi Nakuru Highway in a few. Okay. So that's it. That's the Nairobi Nakuru Highway, as you can see it. Now there's this part, the part that you are seeing right now. This part is in Kiambu County. This other side, that is Nairobi County. So that field over there, that is Nairobi County. That's a primary school playground. We'll tell you the name in a few. So this is still part of Kapenguria Road. Then there's a big roundabout here. So this is Kabete Lab Secondary School, and I think they also have the primary school there, you know. So again, that's Nairobi County. Then there's the big roundabout that you can see ahead of us. That's the big roundabout you can see ahead of us. Now all this is still now I think from here this is the no man's land on the roundabout, but we want to show you something so that we go back to the main highway, that is the Nairobi Nakuru Highway, or rather Waiyaki Way, and show you how these boundaries have come, you know. Very critical. Very critical. So again, on the left is Nairobi County, on the right is Kiambu County, as you can see it. So the boundary here is, this road is the boundary. Now this road comes from Kawangware, going all the way up as it joins Waiyaki Way, the main tarmac. So on the shops on the left are in Kiambu, in Nairobi County, which is actually our friend there told us that is Dagoretti, part of Dagoretti. Of course, we'll be doing an in-depth video in this side in the near future, but for today we want to show you just the boundary. So if you're on the right side, you are in Kiambu County. If you're on the left side, you are in Nairobi County. So this is Burudani Extra TV, just showing you, but again we'll be doing an in-depth video for the same to show you how things are. So if you check on the map right now, you'll see that this is the boundary, and the left side is Nairobi, then the right side is Kiambu County. Yeah, and for today's video, probably it will open eyes to so many people so that they can know this is where Kiambu County is. Some people work in Kiambu and they live in Nairobi, yet they think probably everything they do is in Kiambu, but in real sense probably everything they do is in Nairobi. So still the same road is the boundary. On the left, Nairobi, on the right, Kiambu. So we want to join the main highway here, which is the Nairobi Nakuru Highway, which again becomes the boundary, you know. That's how the boundaries are. It is what it is. This is BX TV, Burudani Extra TV. I go by the name Mr. Burudani Extra. And of course today we have our able camera person. So from here, we are joining Waiyaki Way. We are joining Waiyaki Way right now. Or rather the Nairobi Nakuru Highway. And again, now from here, the right side is Kiambu County. Then the left side as you can see it, that is Nairobi County. We want to take you all the way to the next boundary, which happens to be another road which is known as Muhuri Road, you know. Very informative. That is Uthiru Girls High School is in Kiambu County. Then this place is known as Corporation. It's a small center. There's a gas station there known as Total Petrol. That's Shell. It's actually Shell. Sorry for that. That's Shell petrol station. Again, Nairobi County. Nairobi County. So probably where we are right now, it's probably no man's land, because it's a boundary. But there are some boundaries which are imaginary, you know, like down there. The boundary between Nairobi and Kiambu at some place, it's out of nowhere, like it's just imaginary. I don't know how that happens and all that. Probably in future we'll be visiting IEBC, because it's the organization in charge of boundaries and actually it's independent. IEBC, Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. So this is Waiyaki Way, or rather Nairobi Nakuru Highway, heading all the way to Nakuru, Naivasha, Nakuru. Actually it's an international highway, all the way to Uganda, all the way to South Sudan, and what have you. So again, there's something here that I will be showing you in a few. You see where those cars are branching? That road is known as Muhuri Road. Muhuri Road is another boundary for Nairobi and Kiambu County. So when you head straight, that is fully Kiambu. But when you head south, when you head left, this now becomes, the left side becomes Kiambu County, Nairobi County. The right side becomes Kiambu County. Left Nairobi, right Kiambu. You see? And again, there's something that I also need to bring up. The first video that is on this channel is of creation of a new stream. It happened like 50 meters from where we are right now. I'll show you the road that goes there. So this is Muhuri Road. Goes all the way to Southern Bypass. This it's like a shortcut to Southern Bypass. It serves as the boundary between Nairobi and so the road there, the road that you are seeing there, that is the road that leads all the way to Uthiru Center, and that's somewhere along there, like 50 meters from the junction, is where the rebirth of Burudani Extra TV happened. That is where the road that, not the road, but the stream that was formed is. So that's it. So for today, we're gonna end this video there on this, because we'll be again focusing more on the boundaries in the near future. But for now, I want to say a big shout out. Kindly consider subscribing this Burudani Extra TV. I go by the name Mr. Burudani Extra, and it is what it is. Imeisha, it's a wrap. Kindly consider subscribing. Bye bye.